This is Hebrews 1 and 3. We being the brightness of his glory, and the express image of his person, and upholding all things by the word of his power, when he had by himself purged our sins, sat down on the right hand of the majesty on high. Right, so we are the express image of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And we have stuff like this going on. Alright. So, federal judge blocks Missouri's 8-week abortion plan. Well, that's good. I mean, I don't know why Babylon's doing it, but if you're trying to get rid of the image of being Babylon, this is a good step. It's not going to happen, but if you are trying to do that, this is a good step. Alright, Kansas City, Missouri. A ban on most abortions at or after, let me read that again. A ban on most abortions at or after 8 weeks of pregnancy won't take effect as scheduled in Missouri. I wonder why. Look at that bitch right there. That's... I stand with Planned Parenthood. That means she stands with abortions. Alright. And I just read about the image of the Most High. We can go back to it. We only got a limited amount of time. So I'm trying to go quick. In this February 25, 2009 file photo, Dr. Aaron Berry, Washington State Medical Director for Planned Parenthood of the Great Northwest and the Hawaiian Islands, holds a folder as she listens to a news conference announcing a lawsuit challenging the Trump administration Title X gag rule in Seattle, which was just basically what I read the title. You know, Trump is giving you funding, but you can't offer abortion to women, right? Which, bravo, Trump. Good job, Trump administration. Alright, a U.S. appeals court says the new Trump administration rule imposing additional hurdles for women seeking abortions can take effect. Courts in Washington, Oregon, and California have blocked the rules from taking effect. See, so those Washington, Oregon, and California, they're all against women having babies. And I'm not saying women having babies, but they want abortions for some women. The rules ban taxpayer-funded. Alright, this is interesting. The rules ban taxpayer-funded clinics from making abortion referrals and prohibit clinics that receive federal money from sharing office space with abortion providers. Alright, the Ninth U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals on Thursday said lower courts appear to have gotten the rulings wrong. I don't know about that. U.S. District Judge Howard Sachs on Tuesday issued an order temporarily blocking the law as a lawsuit against it plays out in court. The law had been scheduled to take effect Wednesday. Attorneys for the state can appeal Sachs' decision. The abortion ban includes exceptions for medical emergencies. I don't know what kind of medical emergency that would be for the mother, but there are no exceptions for rape or incest. Now let's go to the next scripture. Genesis 3 and 16. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. So this is a great sorrow for these women when they're aborting their babies. Alright, let's see. And this is the power of the beast too, but doesn't apply. Alright. And this is 1 Corinthians 15 and 49. And as we have borne the image of the earthly, we shall also bear the image of the heavenly. So they're They're killing the image of the Most High. We were made in His image. Genesis 1:27. So God created man in His own image. In the image of God created He him, male and female created He them. So that's what this is all about. Destroying the image of the Most High. Because we were made in His image, and especially if Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are getting these abortions, and they're targeting our people. Salaki. And they're targeting our people. Alright, so next paragraph reads, Planned Parenthood and the American Civil Liberties Union of Missouri argue the law is unconstitutional. So if the Constitution is based on the Bible, that very law of abortion is unconstitutional, and it goes against the landmark 1973 U.S. Supreme Court ruling that legalized abortion nationwide. Now, the Bible does not contradict itself, but this guy's law does. Matthew 12:26, and if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? And it shows you that Babylon is the United States, because that's confusion right there. All right. And this is Job 1:7, and yet Yahweh Bashem Yahushai said unto Satan, Whence comest thou? Then Satan answered Lord and said, From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. Just causing trouble. And this is the reason why they're fighting for abortion. 1 Timothy 5:15, for some are already turned aside after Satan. Okay. Let's see. Alright, this is Luke 11:18. If Satan also be divided against himself, how shall his kingdom stand? Because ye say that I cast out devils through Beelzebub. So that's just all this crazy stuff that's going on right here. Let's finish off right here. Similar laws have been struck down in North Dakota and Iowa, but what about those treaties that take away lands from Native Americans, from Gad? What about those laws? See, that was a short one. So it's only when it's a good idea for them to do. See, women stand for it. Women are for it. And with that, I hope everybody was edified. Till the next time I say shalom. Kal halayim, like how Bashim Yoshai Bashim Makakodash.